Hello everybody and welcome back to Startup Company, where I had a little recording doohickey, so I did have to quickly start this recording again. We've had about 5 minutes of progress, in which time I considered hiring a new manager. We've got a few candidates there, and also Dreamstream. I put 2 upgrade points into the web login system, which you can see has now gone from level 4 to level 6. We've got 89% hype, so we'll wait until the hype goes down to... I'll probably need to go down to 86, and then I'll put an extra upgrade on it. In the meantime, we can still do marketing as well, which will give us an extra little bit of hype as well. Go up to 94 there. Keeping that hype as high up as I can. That's what's driving it at the moment. And it's now up to $3,000 a day, so it's growing very, very quickly at this point. I had to put a lot into it, but it's starting to come back. So anyway, I'm going to choose this manager here, Logan Larson. And Logan Larson is going to sit at this desk. And Logan Larson is going to be renamed Andrew Otters, who is my most recent Patreon supporter. Thank you very much for your donations there. That's lovely. It really, really helps me. Okay, so now we've done that, we need to get some... Oh, yes, I had to send a Pomp on vacation. That was the other thing I did. So we're just going to have to wait, really. Now, what I want to do very soon is to start to work out what I need. Oh, I need a manager. Oh, I've got a manager. Right, you. Make front-end interfaces on repeat. And you will be managed by Andrew. Andrew's only got one person under him at the moment, which is McPhilly. However, that will change. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will be getting new people very, very soon. Kristen is... got nothing to do. What do you even do? Oh, right, you need to manage all the managers. In fact, I need another HR manager. And you can affect day lengths. I mean, I'm actually happy with a 4% mood decrease. We could have it to 2.1 if they worked 1 hour less. It goes up really high if you make them work really long hours. But it never quite goes down to 1. I think 9 till 4 would be fine. And they're half as exhausted as they are before. Yeah. We'll jump to the start of the day. 3,127 from Dreamstream. It's already going up. I'm just going to have a quick look at what sort of marketing we can give it. I may as well work on it while the Pomp's away on vacation. We can still give it another upgrade, which in fact would be a wise idea at this point. I've got to be careful now of my CPU. I have 53 on it. That's not too good. So I need to be working on virtual hardware, I believe, so that I can add extra components. So, you. Oh, okay. Right, you should be working on this sort of thing as a researcher. You're working on an operating system. Work on virtual hardware for a bit. Jump to the start of the day again. See, what I want to work out is exactly what I need to upgrade here. So, virtual hardware, operating system, and network component. And then network component, virtual hardware, operating system, and a firewall. Okay, I think is the operating system something that No, those three. The virtual hardware, the operating system, the firewall. Firewall, operating system, virtual hardware, network component. Oh, I see. So that's all three things. Plus network components. Network components is important. We've got a lot of people doing UI components right now. Far too many, actually. You work on network components for a bit then. And we need more database components as well. Encryption components. No, you work on database components for a bit. Just trying to even everything out a bit more. Okay. The pump is back. Find me contract. I'm poor. Although Dreamstream is working well. Working really well. Missing stuff. Okay, make some of those. Right, so we've got a contract for everything bar an interface module for a bid of 34,000. Yeah, happy with that. That's a big contract. And I won it, nice. I'll double my money almost. I've got hardly anything in the bank at the moment, so I need another 2 interface modules from my graphic designers. Oh no, hang on. Interface modules from these guys? Yes. I'll put them both onto that because we've got nothing left for them, which is crazy. So for those we need stuff that we've got loads of, except for the... Is that a network component, I think? So, Werner... You're still on UI components. So put you on network instead. There we are. Next day, please. Hope that contract wasn't... no, we had plenty of time for it. Phew. I was hoping it wasn't urgent, because I didn't actually check. Oh, cool. That shows my contract. That's good. I can deliver that now. And get another one. Perfect. 24,000, so we're back up to like 100 grand in the bank. Not having any trouble at all with money right now. None whatsoever. 3 wireframe components. So we really run out of those. That's crazy. I'll need to check on that. Right, so we took that one. So I need wireframe components, guys. Yeah, none left at all. I'll just put one person constantly on making those. And carry on with the person that's on blueprint components as well. Missing requirements? Oh, so you guys have probably been using up all the stuff. Yep. Okay, why don't you go back onto back-end components for a bit. Use all those things up. And let the graphics designers actually get on with making wireframes so that we can do the contract. That would be good. 12 hours left. Need one more. Come on, type those little fingers off. Hurry up. Delivered for 25,000. Yay! We're getting towards the end of the day. We could probably squeeze one more contract in as long as it's not too urgent. Oh, that one would be fine. As long as we don't get undercut. Which we did. No! Oh well, there's always more contracts. More where that came from. Ah, more wireframe components. I'm actually going to make you make them as well. We need loads of them, apparently. Oh, it's keeping this balance going, honestly. So that is slowly getting there. I would love to get to like 100,000 users by the end of the episode. Right, let's have a look how the hype's going. Oh, the hype train is starting to tail off a little bit. So I need some copywriting done by my marketer. Could maybe do with another marketer, actually. The more marketing we can get going, the more... Because it's repeatable, so it keeps the hype up. Even though it's only temporary, it's constantly repeatable, so I don't want that hype going down at all. That's a nice contract. We can do that, so let's get another one. Lovely stuff. Such a good game. Oh, well done. You have finished doing the Qt Framework 2.0 with 16 features. Nice one. Right, I think probably time now to just work on features. So why don't you work on image upload and just keep working on that while your pal works on the payment system, and we'll eventually get through all of these. And then you'll probably just then be working on tons of frameworks. So how many features are there in total? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we need something with 10 features allowed. We can't ever have that. The most we can have is 8. Interesting. With a feature level of 60. That'll need a massive server. But we'd have to then decide which features we actually want. I don't even know what an IMAP service is. Anyone want to tell me? I know what, like, chat system, content management, image upload. They make sense. Payment system makes sense. Don't know what an IMAP service is. Because, I mean, the thing is, without a landing page, that's going to be pretty rubbish. Without a login system, it's going to be rubbish. So I don't really know what I would want to ditch if I can't have 10 features. Not sure. But it may depend on what it is, because, I mean, video functionality in a streaming service is probably kind of important. I've just realised that probably is really important. At the moment, all they can do is go to the front page, log in, leave comments, and share. I don't know whether sharing is email. So that, to me, an interface in an email, that sounds to me like some sort of messaging system. So we don't even have any image upload. I'm thinking that a streaming service might need some video functionality. Oh, but I'll carry on with you guys researching things like image upload. I mean, that'll help. No wonder no one's using it. Okay, sorry. I need to sort this contract out. I was too busy laughing. That was a really, really rubbish contract. That was hardly any money at all. Come on, find me a better one. Find me one that doesn't suck. Okay, that one doesn't suck, provided other people actually want it. I've got all the stuff, so I don't really care how urgent it is. Whereas the others clearly did care how urgent it was, so I have won it. Yay! More money. Jump to start a day. Okay, so I'm trying to think now whether I want Dreamstream to have a new version or whether I want Dreamstream to carry on upgrading. Probably carry on upgrading, but I want to make some of these little green bells, I've decided. So you make little green bells. Ah, I need an email module. Alright then, make some of those then. SMTP components and backend components. I've got someone over there making SMTP components and everybody's unhappy. It's time for mass holidays again. I don't have enough HR managers at the moment either. You are an HR manager. I would like most of the people under your command to go on holiday right now. I actually can't do that contract. I'm not going to take any contracts until people are back off holiday. You are unhappy, but I don't think you have an HR manager, so you go as well. I don't know how it's managed to time itself so everyone wants to go on holiday at the same time, but oh well. You guys need to go on vacation too. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, Dreamstream's nearly at 4,000. Let's see if I can do anything to give it a little boost. Do some of this. 2% hype for 14 hours. That's not very good. 10% hype for 14 hours. That sounds good. I'd like to get a partnership. 5% hype for 168 hours. Sounds good to me. This is all about growth. This is all about pouring the money in, and eventually we'll start getting the money out. Don't need that. In fact, could do that now. Get it up to 100%. Plenty of marketing. Right, how am I doing with the CPU? I can have one more upgrade and then I'm done with it. So, how do I upgrade? So I can add a small virtual server. Then I'm going to need loads more stuff. Okay. It probably would be better trying to add a large virtual server in. So that requires operating system, network component, and firewalls. All of them. Gonna need more DevOps, I think. So I would like another desk in here. Oh. I only allowed 30 desks in here. How come I'm only allowed 30 desks? I thought I was allowed 50 in this building. Maximum workstations 50. That's strange. So maybe I can only have 30 expert workstations and the rest have to be intermediate ones. It's a shame. I don't really like having to put people on worse workstations, but oh well. Maybe as I go up in level. Oh, unlocked at tier 10. Did I lose progress or something then? Or did they shift the tiers last time they were redoing things? I don't know. I will upgrade the desks again once I hit tier 10. I thought I'd already hit tier 10. Let's have a little look, shall we? Oh, I'm so close. It's not even funny. Yeah, I probably just lost a teensy bit of progress or something. It may be saved every day or something silly like that. Right. We'll just wait and see if everyone comes back off vacation. They should be doing that by the end of the day. You could do with a vacation. And once everyone's back off vacation, I'll be happy taking contracts again. So, yay! Tier 10 that I totally had before. Okay, I can sell that desk again now. Get rid of it and have matching ones. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Delete. New desk. Right, this new desk is going to be for our new DevOps. Employees, recruitment, DevOps, recruit. So I think I'm gonna have to name after people in the comments now. Let's have a little look at the comment section for the last video, shall we? So, startup Company YouTube. Who has commented and left me a nice comment, or at least an interesting one.
There's lots of stuff that I don't know.
Sorry about that. I know sometimes the sound goes in. Stupid autoplay. Okay, Angus Knox commented last time, so the new DevOps can be Angus Knox. So let's have a look if there's any good ones. Eula Harrison. Carlos Jennings. Carlos Jennings, you will be our new DevOps. You will sit in this seat. And your new name will be Angus Knox. I'm under the impression at the moment that there are no people subscribed to my Patreon that I have not named yet. If I am wrong in that in any way, please let me know. So, get on with some firewalls, I would say. I think everyone's back now, so the pomp can start looking for a new contract. In fact, I don't know what happens when you upgrade. I'm going to do it to intermediate sales exec. Does that mean they get better? Oh, that means they can choose which contracts they want, whether they want fixed ones or not. Interesting. I need a back-end component made for that in 110 hours. I think I can manage that. Guys. Oh, it's back-end components we're out of. Okay. Whoever's on database components can work on back-end components instead. I'm looking to see what's going up. Not a lot. We've got a couple of developers off sick at the moment. It wouldn't hurt, actually, to have another developer. And it probably wouldn't hurt to have another graphical designer either. Okay. Gonna start putting more desks in everywhere, unfortunately. So another desk there, I would say. Probably put another couple of desks in this office. Maybe like there. And I'm trying to put them in places where, you know, it doesn't look like a really like packed in office. It just looks nice. I just want it to look pretty, and put them like a board in there or something, you know, so it looks like I care about them, not that I just put them there and I don't care about them. There we go. I'm not quite called in sick today. Why are we getting so many sick people? Are you on vacation? Go. Right, and I need to replace that panel. I don't know where that went. Did something with it. And I think I need another desk in the devs room, in the developers room, because I think they all like being together. I think they enjoy that. I mean, they can have another plant in there just to make it pretty. Okay. Starting to look a bit cramped now. So how many? Got 25 desks left that we can cram in here somewhere. We could probably have 6 in there. Probably could have 9 in there, actually, if we really rammed them in, but that's just... It's not nice, is it? Could probably get, like, another... We could probably get 6 desks into that room. I'm just gonna open a couple of the locked things here. Run out of components. Why don't you make some of those for a bit? You need a manager, so I would say Andrew Otters. You can have Angus Knox as your immediate report. There we are. I'm throwing people around the office again. And you can just make firewalls until your fingers drop off. That would be great. Okay, Dreamstream needs a little bit of pick-me-up, so I think this is the point where we're going to want to upgrade it again. And I would say another web login system. Or maybe even 2. Right, that's fine. And now I'm at 100% of my server capacity, so I need to keep adding to it. So operating systems are needed. But I'm hoping that I can get a medium virtual server going. So if I save up some firewall and I save up some operating system, that'll give me enough for 4 upgrades. It's starting to get there. I may have my 100,000 by the end of this episode. I really hope I do. Let's have a look at marketing and see if I can do a bit of a marketing stopgap as well. Which I think I can. There we are, 99% hype. So it's all about keeping the hype up all the time. And it will grow. And being patient. Because, yeah, it's not like worth the same as a contract, which is worth loads and loads of money, but it's getting further and further towards that goal. Whereas remember when it used to make like £30 a day or something? Now it's making 4,000 a day. So it is definitely worthwhile doing these things. Having a couple of products as well is going to be the next thing I need to work towards. And probably wean myself off the contracts so much and have more of these products making my profit. That's the dream, anyway. Oops. Okay, so I wanted next to employ another developer. Done. Because we need lots of developers. I would say 6 of them is fine. It's now going to be about getting a good balance. And for that, I would like to go back to my very first, if I can find it, startup company. There's 3. Find episode 3. Right, okay. You know what? Oh no, I found episode 1. Cool. Right. Who replied to that? Let's have a little look. The Greyman1234 said that they were a new sub on the first video of that. So my next person will be Greyman. Let's jump to the start of the day. So, how about we have Gregory Jimenez, my new developer, and you will be renamed the Greyman. Because, you know, you gotta have one developer that's got kind of a kooky name, you know. The Greyman. And I'm guessing you're going to be straight on making those. Back-end components apparently seem to be in high demand right now. Got 2 on back-end components, 3 on network components. Those are starting to do okay. I'll move one of you over. So we've got 3 on back-end components, 1 idling. What? Oh, right. Needs a manager. Stop throwing stuff around. So the Greyman will have Andrew as his manager. And that means that he can do some auto repeat. Brilliant. And now I'm going to send Andrew on vacation. Andrew Otter, you have been a very good manager. Well done. Go and have some R&R time. And I didn't realise actually that we had a contract outstanding. Oops. Not that I mind the money too much. Yay, we hit 100,000 users. What? That is very good. I am very, very pleased with this. And I expect that we'll have very, very quick growth now because I've got the infrastructure to put in to put in more components and to have more upgrades on the components and all that sort of thing straight away. The next product I make will get to this point very quickly. So I could have several products doing the same kind of thing, and that would mean then that I would need to be more heavily dependent on things like marketers, so I would need almost a whole marketing office at that point. Should be quite interesting. Oh, just got it. Happy days. Actually, I'll jump to the start of the day first and then respond to the contract. I can deliver straight away. It looked like quite a big contract for quite a low amount of money. So at the moment you can go for any fixed price or bidding contracts, and if I upgrade you, then you can go for the bigger contracts. So we could go for fixed price large contracts, or maybe not. We could go for any fixed price. Oh, there we are, fixed price large. Perfect. Takes 14 hours for search for. Alright, okay. Go for it. I don't mind if it takes a bit longer. If we're guaranteed to constantly have really big contracts, and that would be a reason to then employ more marketers. Makes sense, actually. Jump to the start of the day. Dreamstream is still growing. Hype is down to 78%. We really need to get onto that hosting upgrade. So we need one more operating system. No one's working on operating systems, that's why. Let's get someone working on that. And we can start actually upgrading things. So to get the large upgrade on the hosting, we need 30 operating systems, but we could do that very soon. And then we'd be able to add quite a lot to it. That might be worth it. Because that's 16 new features, 16 upgrades. I think that would be worthwhile waiting for. I'll put both of them on operating systems for now. You may as well have all of them. Jump to the start of the day. Let's have a look at this contract. That needs one more graphics component. Happy to accept that. And you guys need to work on graphics components. Both of you probably, actually, because everything else has plenty. And let's have a look how we're doing with this. 20 now, that's good. And let's have a look at marketing. Let's get some video formats and stuff like that done. Plenty of everything else, so let's do some upgrading. No, let's do some marketing, sorry. So we'll get some... Let's get 10%. Video ads are going to come in soon. Audio format. TV commercial would be amazing. We need contract agreements. It might be worth actually upgrading him. So it's an expert, so we can get these agreements. Upgrade. And then we could maybe get a junior marketer in. Oh, researcher idling. Work on content management. I just want to get as much of these researched as possible. Once everything is researched, though, I see no reason to keep them on. It's sad to say. There's only going to be so much that they can research. But they're going to need to research it for a little while, so we could put in Qt Framework 2. And that would give us 4 features and a maximum feature level of 16, which would be a good intermediate. Could do all the Qt frameworks first, and then I could work on the Nitrosoft 2016, which is going to probably be the one that I'm going to want to have in if I can. Having all of them researched would help, because when I get something new in and I'm just starting to grow it, I probably don't want hundreds and hundreds of features available. Well, I might want to actually. I could really keep the hype really high, but I think it's better to manage the hype. You don't want it more than 100%. You don't want to put features in too quickly, because if the hype's over 100%, it doesn't really do anything for you, does it? So probably is better to start small with the smaller ones. Jump to the start of the day. How are we doing? 71% hype. Needs some more marketing, I would say. Probably need another upgrade. Now, hosting. Can we do this yet? Yes, we can. It's going to make it much more expensive to run, but it means that we can add a lot more upgrades in. So I can put that web login system in. Up to 95% hype. And I need to be working on notification modules. Desperately, so let's see. Yeah, I've got enough for them to do that. I'll probably need these ones pretty soon actually as well, to increase the complexity of what I'm doing there. I don't feel that the time is right yet. We're not fully weaned on to just working on things like Dreamstream all the time. And I would like to do that. Eventually, what I would like to do is to completely get rid of my sales executive. Sorry to pomp. Get rid of my sales executive and get rid of the researchers. And just have people working on DevOps and things like that. That's what will probably happen at the end. By then I might be bored of playing. I might be like, well, I've done everything I can do now. I would say that probably one thing to try and work on, one sort of mini goal really, is in the competitors panel. To try and get some market share versus these big ones. So that's a pretty good thing to work towards, isn't it? So if we can try and get like ahead of Alatada, if I can get 18 million, not even at 1 million yet, but 1 million might be around the corner if I can keep this hype going. It's ticking up all the time, although it seems like these guys are ticking up all the time as well. Not necessarily actually, these guys are losing, so it might be alright. Friend book is huge. Absolutely colossal. But we'll see, you know, if we can get to like 200,000, we won't be far off 250,000 at that point. I mean, that would make way to 1 million, and that's the way it all works, isn't it? You know, apparently. Just gotta keep this hype constantly up there, which I'm not doing right now. Aha, we have a bell. 18% hype. Perfect. Have enough for another one, but it's not time yet. Not time to do that. But using marketing to shore it up is really good as well. Really, really helps. And it means that I don't have to use quite so much of my hosting capacity. Oh, having that is brilliant though. So we need to work on network components and firewalls at the moment. So you guys both work on firewalls. And I'll make sure that somebody's working on network components as well, just for the next time we need to upgrade. It would help if I didn't take the wall with me. So someone working on network components would be lovely. In fact, I need flexibility in my staff now. At one point I was trying to save the money, but we have enough money. It's fine. Oh, right, yeah, you need a holiday. You really need a holiday. Sorry, dude. Everyone else is really happy, and DePomp's there like, I never got a holiday. But there we go. I think that is it for today. So I'm going to just leave it there. Let's give it a pause. We managed to get to 110,000 users on Dreamstream. Maybe next time we'll get 1 million. No, I think it'll be a while before we get our first 1 million, but that'll be pretty awesome when we do. I'm going to try and keep that hype going all the time. But maybe next time we might make something like a shopping platform or something a little bit different and see how they compare and see what the difference is. I mean, I think getting video functionality in is going to be quite important. It just seems to make sense to me. But making 5,000 a day off it is really not too bad. Anyway, that's it from me, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, then please do leave me a thumbs up below. And if you would like to come next time and see what we're getting up to, then that would be lovely too. But until then, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.